special guest. So we're gonna have a little fun today with this one. Today we're going to be going over Jekyll and Hyde. Classic Halloween tale. Jekyll and Hyde's pretty simple. It's like half of you is normal and the other half is a monster. So it's up to your own interpretation. This one though, I kind of wanted to show you guys how to do a couple different cool things with latex and how you can use it to make wounds like this and different skin texture and stuff. And with that being said, let's just jump right into this. Well, welcome back, guys. So, Walking Dead's back on, so I had to bring Daryl into this. There's just, like, no choice because he's Daryl, and he's just awesome. So now for the look. Take liquid latex. Put it on your face. Take rolled out cotton. Put it on top of latex. Continue pattern down entire face and neck. And then take liquid latex again and really saturate the cotton. Be careful on your little baby hairs. And this is really going to serve as the basis for everything about this look with skin textures and wounds and everything. This is pretty much how you're going to do it. And the reason you want the cotton to be very saturated by the latex is so you can move it around later. And I'm sorry if this video is kind of all over the place. I was just kind of rolling with it as I went. So yeah, deal with it. Now for some more wounds. Put down your latex, put down your cotton, really saturate it, and rinse, lather, and repeat until you have it as you want. For this raised cheekbone I'm doing to kind of look like a protruding bone or wound or whatever you want it to look like, I did about 4 layers of this before I got it to where I wanted it, and I really wanted to keep it kind of like a solid raised part instead of making it holy and gross. Now to make your skin look holy and gross, you're going to take some more cotton, except this time you're going to fan it out like this and make it really, really thin and flimsy and kind of weird looking, spiderish. Put down your latex, put down your cotton, and then go crazy. Because this stuff is a lot smaller and thinner, you can really move it around to how you want. It also gives you a lot more room to build it up however you want. I believe I did like 2 or 3 layers of each patch of rotting skin, I guess we can call it, before I got it to where I wanted it. And I really took my time moving it around, making craters and veiny looking things and, I don't know, monsterness. Then while the latex dries, I'm going to move on to the beauty portion of this tutorial. Taking NYX's Jumbo Pencil and Black Bean, I'm putting this all over my eyelid as a base for just a really easy smoky eye that we're going to do for this look. Take some black eyeshadow and just pat it on. Do not swipe it around. Pack it on. Only later, like now, with a clean fluffy brush, are you allowed to swipe it around. And I'm not adding any more product to this. I am just taking the fluffy brush to move around the black that is already there. Just move the product. And then once you have kind of a general shape, you can go back in with, I did like a dark gray, I didn't even do black, and just kind of sweep that through the crease. That way it keeps its dark smokiness. And really take your time with this to build it up, because if you mess with black, it ain't going nowhere. It can get really messy and muddy really quick. Make sure you repeat the exact same steps on the bottom eyelid, that way it's not weird. And then get weird and line your eyeballs. And I did a basic cat eyeliner for this look, and I also made sure to drag it down pretty dramatically in the inner corner just to make it really sexy and smoldery. And then I'm lining my lips with NYX's lip pencil in Blackberry and putting NYX's Snow White lip cream on top of that. Then I mixed this green and black and gray and brown face paint to make like this weird alligator skin color. And I just put that all over my face. Then to start the wounds, I took black on a little brush and I just started outlining where I wanted the wounds to be. And where the black is going to be the deepest part of the wound. And if you find that the black gets too dark or intense, you can always go back in with water and just kind of soften it up. I highlighted by putting gray onto the highest points of the wounds, and then took that same gray face paint and started adding veins. The trick to veins is to start big and get smaller, kind of like a tree with branches. Keep doing this all over your face until you find that you are as veiny as a monster should be. And then I took NYX's Black Bean again and put this on my eyelid for the monster side, and I'm really just gonna apply it messily, get it all over the place, and take a black shadow really messily and just kind of sweep it all over to give a sunken and eye socket look. Then I'm gonna line my lips with black body paint, and I'm gonna drag out the outer corner to give it like this weird reptilian kind of vibe. I don't know, monsters can have weird lips, right? Now for the wounds. Mixing red and brown and a little bit of black, a very tiny bit of black. Go ahead and apply that color to all the wounds. Try and concentrate the darkest parts, like the darkest colors, in the darkest areas of the wound. Apply your black and dark brown in the craters that are going to be the deepest part of the wound to add dimension. Add water to kind of buff out the irritation and the blood and the paint and all that, because we've been like this for a while. And then don't be like me and forget your neck. Make sure that you do that along with the rest of the tutorial so that you don't have to go back and do the neck later. Now let's continue with the wounds. The cool thing about water paints is that if you mess up or if you feel like it's too dark or too light in some places, you can just wait till it's dry and go right back over it with another color and it'll be totally fine. Water paints allow you to play like that, or you can always dilute it down, add water to make it softer, add more to make it, darker, whatever you want to do. Water paints really allow you to kind of play around with it and make it yours, add whatever details you want. For wounds, really the only tip I have is to make sure that you put black or really dark red in the deepest part of the wound. That's really going to add dimension and make it look really nasty and gory. Add blood coming out of your mouth, or more veins coming out of your eyes, or scabs, or whatever you really want. That's the cool thing about Jekyll and Hyde. You're just a monster. I hope that this video gave you some tips on how to do different things with different special effects makeup, and have fun this Halloween, guys. See you in my next video. What do you think, Daryl? What do you think? Do I look pretty? He thinks I look pretty.